safe holidays, all right? Obviously, you got flights early tomorrow. Communicate, be sharp on that. Please be on time, be ready to go. Rest, recovery, skates, workouts, a nice balance, all right? You need some bodies back, all right? So if you're injured, you got to do a little more, all right? Get back in shape or be ready to go. We need some people back. It's just too many bodies out. Get some guys back. Great job. Fun way to end. Enjoyed it, boys. Let's keep her going here in 2 weeks, all right?
Merry Christmas too, right?
Ty.
Ty's a double.
Where's Ty? Ty it right here. Here we go.
Alright, this guy was funny today, had a big goal.
Yeah!
Go ahead, yeah, you're good.
Well, have some great holidays, boys, and have a great night.
Well, I think, with regards to Lou, he came in, he had a terrific season for us last year. He had the injury, worked his way back. Coming in this year, he wanted to be closer to home.
In alone, pull it to the backhand, he scores! Lou Levesque roofs it in the boost.
Obviously very, very difficult for him losing his mom last year. He had loved to move him right into his backyard. We couldn't do that, but we were able to send him to Rimouski with his old coach, and of course the team hosting Memorial Cup. To make that move for him and for Jack, send them to a Memorial Cup hosting team, that makes us feel good about it. We know they're going to a great organization. The chance to play in the Memorial Cup is once in a lifetime for most people if they're lucky. And in turn, we had the opportunity to bring back Quinn.
After your shot, we stop, we sprint out, we protect our stick on the wall, a couple feet off the wall. As soon as he touches that puck, we're going low to high to only the strong side. You follow it up in motion, get it, walk, great shot, no traffic. Yeah. Oh, yeah!
It's not an easy league. When I came in, I was 16, wasn't very big, didn't know much, so it was definitely tough for sure. Didn't play a whole lot. My second season wasn't an easy start. I had a lot of confidence going into the year. I knew the kind of player I could be. I had a big off season, and then might have had 2 points in my first 13 games. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and it would get to me at times. You're not scoring, not getting points, and then you start thinking too much, thinking you're not good at hockey, thinking you're not this or that. But there's definitely a fine line between it, putting too much pressure on yourself or not enough. At the end of the day, you still got to work hard. You still got to execute and practice and stuff. You still got to do all those little details to try and start doing those things every day. It just becomes a habit, becomes natural, and becomes easier.
I play low to Raymack, taps it right back. Yeah, as far as possible. Yeah, I like that.
After the first 15 games, I kind of just started to find my groove and stuff and started clicking, started playing well.
Tiro filet qui rate, rebond de la bande, qui était tiré contre Quinn Kennedy. Kennedy tiré contre Quinn Kennedy, cette fois. Surprend le gardien.
The pucks are starting to go in. You're starting to, play the way you can play.
Cialo à bout portant. Célébré contre Quinn Kennedy, complète son tour du chapeau et fait 4-1.
It's definitely like I said, a sigh of relief, but also, knowing that if you keep working hard and you put your mind to it, good things will happen.
He was a high draft pick. He's a good hockey player. If you watch him on the ice, he's very composed, great skill, speed. With a young hockey team, there's a lot of pressure on a lot of our other younger guys, especially down the middle. So to bring Quinn in takes a lot of pressure off some of the other guys.
If you're from Quebec, you want to play in the Q. And when I was younger, there's all those movies like Pee Wee 3D and then the junior major one. And obviously being from Quebec, that was the first route I wanted. It was funny because I wasn't really doing much interviews because I already had my mind set on the NCAA and had a quick call with the Halifax scout, and told my dad, I was like, geez, if there was one spot I would play, it'd be Halifax. Before the rule change, you had to either go BC or you had to go USHL. That's like the harder route instead of just like playing CHL, where like the visibility here is huge and stuff like that. So definitely that aspect was a bit harder.
Looking back at the draft with Matthew, he was a guy, a little bit, I'm not going to say a late bloomer, but just got better and better as the year went on. And, by the end of the year, he had moved himself into the first round of the draft, but obviously had NCAA aspirations, which is why we took him later. But, we loved the way he played. And when that rule change went down, he was probably one of the first guys we thought of.
Honestly, I had like no idea about it until like the year started this year. There was like a few rumors, but like no one really paid attention to it. I was like, it might happen, might not. I didn't think it was. Thought it would be like too complicated for it to happen.
He's a physical guy. He can skate with the puck. He's not afraid to take chances, which, you have to be careful with. But, I love that in a defenseman. I love having a D that you kind of got to reel in every now and then, as opposed to somebody you have to kind of push to work a little harder every night. So, no, he's, like I say, he's an 18-year-old all-around defenseman that has really come in here and helped us, especially with us moving Jack Martin.
These 3 games, I was just getting adjusted to like all the systems and trying to learn how the guys play and stuff. So I definitely got more to show and more to give. Obviously, the whole setup here, practice facility, Scotiabank Center, like it's almost NHL level. Like it's the way we're treated. You want to be a better player being here. Like you want to work hard. It's definitely been amazing for me.
All right, time for today's Colonial Honda interview from the bench, and I'm joined by another new member of your Halifax Mooseheads, newly added defenseman Justin Chiris is with us today. Justin.
Well, Justin, he skates well. He moves the puck well. He doesn't panic under pressure. Anytime you have those big, smooth skating, puck-moving defensemen, you jump at them. He came in here with no expectations and no guarantees and played great. I mean, he obviously only stayed for 48 hours, but when he was here, he was a guy that just played solid hockey for us. Honestly, all I can say is it's exciting because it's just an opportunity for our fans to now get a chance to see some of these real good hockey players that are playing south of the border. Stand up, say your name, or where you're from, what position you play.
Nick Surka, I'm a goalie, and I played at Taft.
Goaltending is the biggest, toughest piece of building a team and putting it together. Marco Raimondo knows him very well. Marco used to be our goalie coach. He couldn't say enough good things about him, and he was the one that told us about Russo and how good he was, and his word is good enough for us. When he told us Nick Surka is going to be a good goaltender, we trusted him. He's big, moves well, stops pucks, and he learns fast. When we realized that he did want to come at Christmas time, we jumped at it. We're not going to put him in a situation where he's going to fail. We're going to work with him. We're going to protect him. We're going to bring him along. But we do feel that he's capable to come in here and play some great hockey for us. So you're going to hear back from the dad on the release today?
Yes. The dad talked to him this morning, and they said it was going to come through. So between the dad and the agent, we should have the release today, hopefully.
Okay. This is when you really get excited. For so many years, we've scouted down in the States, and, we've the Jack Eichels, the Noah Hannafins, those real top-end guys. You dreamed about them coming here, but reality was you knew they weren't going to. Now, we're in a situation where a guy like Will Bent, who we feel is a tremendous hockey player, he's still only 16, and, he has some years of growing, but...
He's big. He's a big kid.
He's a big kid?
Yeah.
Oh, they're the same.
Oh. Yeah.
Taller. No.
You two are big.
6'3", bro.
Yeah?
He's one of those guys that we get excited about, and now for him to join the Mooseheads, we're completely thrilled. And like I say, I mean, these are exciting times. This is probably the 4th rebuild we've done. They're all different. They're all tough. You know, they're hard on the players, they're hard on the fans, very tough for the coaches, ownership.
You're gonna make mistakes. It's how you respond. The body language has gotta stop. We gotta elevate right now. Need layers, layers, layers to the back post. Layers, not in the same plane.
The pain you go through, it's part of the process.
Let's take another step next weekend, all right? That's it.
It's a great opportunity for the young kids to be thrown into situations where they're killing penalties, they're on the power play, and they're failing. And that's when you learn the most. So it's a difficult process to go through, but it's all part of it, and it's an important thing for these kids to learn. This is adversity at its best, but it's going to pay off in dividends down the road.
I have a lot of young guys here that are, trying to get in spots, showing who they are. A lot of new guys that are, they want to make their name. Halifax, it's an organization that dreams big, kind of push the league to be better. Their standards are high, everything's high. The fans, the emotions in the game, that's why it's so fun. See a lot of passion here, and cuts your breath away. I got drafted for a 4th round. No, 1st round was on TV, but after that was just looking your name and resetting the page once in a while, and you'll see yourself pop up. Marco gave me a call as get ready, you're getting drafted now, and then, next second Halifax draft me. Camp calls. I was pretty proud to get here.